How was your day? Any plans for the weekend? Once you're here, leave some comments. Let us know that you're on here. When I got off of here last night, it said there was over 191 hours of watch time. And I think that's what it said. And it said 2,800 click-throughs. Yet there was only 20-some people that commented on the video. It's just bizarre how that works. The conversation is way better when you guys participate. It's baffling how people will just sit here and listen to whatever they're listening to other people talk. It's just odd. What's going on, guys? Isaac Barrett, Paul, Gold Leader, Cameron, Landfill, how are you guys? So this is a bag that we made today. It is a deplorable bag that is 8 inches longer. This bag, as it sits right here, is 38 inches long. The reason it is 38 inches long, on Wednesday we shot a video comparing the new bag to the deplorable and the super kit. Those are the 3 bigger bags that we built. And Scully said, hey, I had a Barrett in this thing, but I couldn't zip it. Can we make it longer? So when he got back, that's with the Barrett broken down, obviously. So he got the numbers, said he needed 8 inches longer. Brandel was in today. He left at 2 a.m. this morning to be here. He got here by about 8, I think, 8:30. And we worked all day long. We shot a bunch of video, kind of everything that happened today. And then we split some wood. And then I did all the math and figured out how the dimensions on all this were going to work. And then we cut one out and we sewed it. At about 6:30, Brandel took off. He figures it's going to take about 7 hours for him to get home tonight. It's normally a 4-hour drive, but that's what we did. And this bag is built the same as the deplorable. You can see on the inside there is 9-inch tall Velcro, and it is, I don't know, I think it's 30 inches across there. And there is a flat pocket on both sides. The handles are longer so that you can put them up on your shoulder, or at least one of them. And then it does have a shoulder strap. And the shoulder strap is attached on this side, but then on the opposite side it is catty corner. And the reason that is I want this bag to be able to open all the way. And when you attach a shoulder strap attachment in the middle, the thing will fucking roll side to side. And if you put them both on one side, then the whole thing just flops. So there's also a sleeve in the bottom of this, so you can put a plate in the bottom, Kydex or HMW or whatever, you know, wood even, you can put in there and make that have a semi-rigid, well, a super rigid actually, base to it. So if you're carrying super heavy shit in there, you can totally do that. You can do that also in the new bag, but we're going to rename the new bag, but the new bag and the deplorable also. Kiri, how are you? Billy Magnum. Glenn, what's up, Glenn? Dude, we used the shit out of that burn barrel today, man. Benjamin Brewer. Rolling Acre Ironworks, what's up? Is it a gun? I don't know what you're talking about. That's a fucking bag right there. Notified again. Awesome, man. Awesome. Should we set up a Discord page or a Discord or a Telegram group for when we do go live? Then when we just nightly send a link out, is it worth doing that? Deplorables on every road trip. Nice. This is a deplorable extra long. Leaving the truck driver job and joining the Army. Right on, man. I hope as long as that's what you want to do and that's on your terms, then awesome, man. That'll fit a camp chair. Oh, it'll more than fit a camp chair. I would assume you could probably put several camp chairs in there. That is a fucking expensive camp chair bag, though. Noah, I'm doing great, man. Man, we got another 8 inches of snow. It looks like I've got, like, if you go out to the ground and you put a ruler in there, it says 6 inches, 8 inches. If you go to the fence line says, I put it right up there to the black. The fence line on the top of the fence says that we got 4 inches. So 4 inches, I guess. Snow drifts, got it. That would be cool. I was looking for one during the YouTube ban to get any updates. Telegram. Do you have a dark matter camo? I don't know what that is, dude. Seen at least 5 different videos of people setting more. Dude, I've seen dozens of them, and they are not from here, right? They're not fucking from here, and they're literally setting multiple fires, like in an X pattern, right? So it's burning down into valleys and up onto hills and shit. It's fucking pretty wild. It is definitely, the new fires are being set for sure. I hear about those all the time. Never use either platform. 16 standard ARs always fit in my deploy. Yeah, sure, they will. Absolutely. Tom Lennon, what's up? Chuck Peoples, I see that you're on here. What's going on, man? We've been is it an invasion if it's allowed? More like they fucking brought, they brought 250,000 of them in 2 airports in the United States. Yeah, it takes nothing to start a fire, absolutely. And I don't know that it's coordinated even, right? If you just have criminals and shitbags getting away with doing shitbag stuff, more people do it. It's just the mob mentality. Most people that get caught up in a riot and a mob, they didn't set out to do that day. It was just an opportunity. No, California will never learn. Someone inside left a gate open and the wolves got in. Yeah, they invited them in. They literally herded them to the gate. They didn't just leave a gate open. They knocked down the entire fence line. They drove over it with a massive fucking bulldozer and then fucking herded the wolves in. Someone inside. PH info. California never learn. Takes nothing. Yep. And they throw a steak. They threw a steak out for them. Yeah. Yeah, they did. BlackRock is on the ready to buy that burn. Yeah, you're going to hear, like Spirko was saying, you're going to hear rewilding. You think those guys are going to issue permits to rebuild all that shit? Fuck no, they're not. And a lot of those houses were built in a manner that they could never rebuild them again. Anybody doing anything good this weekend? Large field fires in Ohio last summer, and we put them out. Training this weekend, Matt. Tommy's Path, right on. Did you listen to the Mel Gibson interview? I did not. No, we worked all day. Nobody was on their phones at all. Haven't caught a live in a while. Well, welcome. Have you ever considered a homestead fire cart setup? Yeah, I watched all the stuff Wrangler Star did. We can get a small fire truck for not even much. Luckily, we were in a steel building with steel sides and a steel roof. And even if everything around us caught on fire, there's not really anything to burn. Just caught 99 International 8100 with M11 Cummins log truck. That's a beast. Dylan, I don't know what we're talking about there. Right on, just stopped in to say hello. What's up, Gold Leader? Andrew Tate is running for. I saw that. I thought that was a joke. Is he really? Going to put up a cross fence to keep chickens segregated. Yep, I have all those. We just didn't do a good. We actually made a video talking about some of that today. I have the cross fencing in to segregate chickens because we could easily put poles up and put aerial netting over to keep wild birds more away from them. And then we can also sequester them. So for instance, we could just have one run that just has barred rocks. So when we get eggs, we know we are hatching barred rock eggs, for instance. We're set up to do it. It wouldn't take anything to put it into effect. We've just never needed to do it. Property maintenance, clearing trees, put some firewall in between your steel and wall. Have you ever considered a homestead fire cart, large fire? Okay, I think we've read all these guys. There's not a lot of comments here, or I'm just not seeing them. Are we live? There we go. What kind of extraction system do you use for the smoke that comes from cutting Alaskan webbing? A draw fan through piping, literally right there. There's a big fan there, pulls air through here. That's how we do it. For the longest time, for decades, we didn't even have any draw fans. Apparently this one is not functioning or just came undone. You can see inside, it's time to replace that. This one's piped in, hard pipe. What do you use, Patrick? You can get a little box that sits next to like your rope cutter right off Amazon. Has filters in it. A buddy of mine's got one. He said it works well. You don't even smell 550 cutting and stuff. Kind of cannabis grow style there, is it? I've never seen like cannabis. I mean, other than a few pictures here and there. I've like never been in a grow. Ice fishing, Minneapolis, very cool, man. Bought, not caught, just bought 99 International S or 8100 Cummins log truck. Oh, very cool, man. So does that have the big poles that stick up, like 3 per truck, and then I guess there's a trailer or something? Is that what's called a triaxial for moving logs? What's it cost to have a truck like that dropped off of logs just to cut for firewood? Like, just why? I have no concept of what's on there, but I see them going down the road. Like, what's it cost to buy a log? Obviously, black walnuts, you know, a lot more than fucking pine, but like a mixed load for firewood, what does that cost? Any like wild ass idea? You carry 550 cord and 100. Yeah, of course. For sale, I do not sell it. You can buy all of that shit on Amazon. I can get a log load of red fir for 2,800. Guys around here won't burn pine and fir like that. They want hardwoods. Do you do anything with laser? Nope, not at all, man. Do you? Come to Alaska where it's legal. We use an auto cutter with a big fume hood piped out of the building. What do you mean an auto cutter? Like a Sheffield? Or like a laser? I think I got 13 or 15 of these. And then I've got this as a hot. This is a cold. Load of birch and spruce in Alaska is 12 to 17. Got it, around average around 10 to 11 quarts. Neat. Very cool. Not a ton of hardwood up here in Idaho. Web won't let me open chat just on the phone. I'm in Colorado and have worked security for grows. Really impressive system. They blast music for the plants at night. Huh. Patrick Scully, what kind of products do you make? Truckload of logs, depending where it comes from, off clearing job site. Probably best price, usually price recovered from wood already walked into contract. Got it. Got it. There's a company that'll come out here for a day. It's $1,000 a day, and they will process all your firewood. They have one of those giant processors. Has the chainsaw that swings down, and then the ram moves the log forward. Also, the piece they just cut runs it through like a 6 or 8 way wedge. They have that, or you can rent that for the weekend. And I saw people were processing 12 cords of wood in a weekend with that thing. That's also with a conveyor and stacking it into totes and everything. Sound vibrations help the plant somehow. Interesting. Military equipment in Australia. Right on, dude. Right on. What kind of patterns are you guys working with? So are you with Sword over there, or who are you with? Plat Attack, or is it Plat Attack, or is it Platypus? Plat Attack, right on, man. Very cool. How'd you end up here on this video? Howdy from Texas. First time chat, long time user of the problem. Well, William, thank you, man. Welcome. YouTube just brings me here sometimes. Right on, dude. Yeah, sometimes YouTube works. I am subscribed to lots of channels that I would like to see updates from. Very, very rarely do I see those channels. I'll have a channel pop up and I'm like, holy shit, I haven't seen anything from those guys in years. And I'm like, I'm going to subscribe. And I look and I'm already subscribed. Am I very familiar with Plat Attack? I'm not, man. It pops up like in Facebook groups and stuff. So I'll pay attention and click a link and, you know, kind of scroll through. But no, I'm not very familiar with it. What are your big patterns that you guys do? Are you running like multicam patterns, or are you using like an Australian pattern, or like what's the big thing over there? Pine and some soft woods for firewood are very sappy, and your chimney pipes just need cleaning. Yeah, that's what I've heard, man. Multicam, yeah. Us too, that's our big stuff. Classic, multicam black. Do you guys have access to arid still? Like we were told that the mill stopped running it. They'll run it, but they want 5,000 yards to run it for you. All this talk about wood. I got the, I think the barrel's still burning out here, Glenn. It's right over there. No. I smell smoke in the air, but I don't see any smoke. Here comes a cat. It's cold out there. Not installing a wood stove in my summer is my summer. Yeah, we're putting one in here. My boss just bought me one of your duty belts as a bonus for end of the year. Can't wait to get and run it. Well, Sterling, man, do you happen to know what the order number is? How much snow? I'm saying 4 inches of snow. When we go to the fence line and measure it down to the fence, it's snow sitting on the 2x6 top cap. It's 4 inches. Ozcam, DPU, CU, pretty cool. Right on. Twin Arrows, what's up? B. Sterling. Amanda, if you're on here, if you could snap, here, I'll just take a screenshot of it. Hey. We build duty belts pretty quick. If it's not in the last couple days, we've probably cut it. Hold on, let me get a, okay, there we go. I'll Bistro. Terra firma pattern is the Australian pattern right now. Right on. Now installing with. Do you guys still have clearance divers? We met a bunch of clearance divers that were over training with the West Coast SEAL teams. We actually went out to Hooters. Those guys, I don't know if it's just for shock value or if it's a normal thing, but like they were eating the bones and everything out of the chicken wings. And you guys call a flashlight a torch, right? This is not a flashlight. This is a torch. Recently got a DJI Air 3, amazing. Yeah, I have a Air 4 Mini. It's great. Dude, clean up your shit. It's a hoarder house. Go suck a dick somewhere else. You're watching my video and nobody fucking watches anything because you don't have anything worth fucking videoing. So, look, man, I'm not at the truck stop slapping dicks out of your mouth while you do your job. So, head on over and step back and get right on that fucking dildo you have there. Ryan Topping, how are you? Not a clue on the divers. Got it. Yeah, that's basically your guys' version of the SEAL teams, or was. Torch is the name here, but flashlight is synonymous. Got it. Truck stop must be slow. Yeah, his knees are wet from the snow. $109 on right now. 43 thumbs up, guys. Hit those thumbs up for us. Like the video, it helps push the algorithm. On a lot of devices, if you simply double tap your screen, it will actually give a thumbs up. What are the giraffes made of? They're real fucking giraffes, man. They're foam inside. A lot of companies that do taxidermy, I guess they're called molds, taxidermy forms, they actually do 3D archery targets. So they're made very much like 3D archery targets. Andrew Brown. I had mice come in, nest in my roof insulation, surrounding areas, toss some poison blocks up there, and they died. I forgot about totally until Max. Oh, shit. I've been considering getting an exercise setup at my place for my employees. All my employees live on place. I run a gun shop, training facility. That's very cool, dude, William. Get on Marketplace and just search gym equipment. You're look like search commercial gym equipment, but also just search gym equipment, and you'll start finding stuff. You'll also see guys that have a whole entire like gym. I've got a buddy here actually in the next town over, and my building here is 10,000 square feet. His building is 30,000, and it's all open bay, and it is stuffed completely full of gym equipment. And much of it's not brand new, but it's full circuits, and it's a year, 2-year old a lot of times. Gyms that go out of business and stuff. And you can get with him, and you can also get with Super Fitness gym equipment. He's in South Carolina or North Carolina. And you can build a whole gym, and he'll send you as few or as many pieces as you need. And if you're not sure what you need, they can talk you right through it. If that's something you need, just reach out to me and I'll put you with those guys. Thanks for the Slink Ransom. Right on, man. Freedom Inc., how are you? Apparently the fumes from some of the softer panel material used in laser cutting can be, oh yeah, a lot of that stuff can be very, very bad for you. A few of the LA fires have been confirmed as arson. I think Ray Epps may have been involved. I have to resubscribe again. I thought they finally banned you. Nope, we're here. Love, oh, the desert tiger. Yeah, we do too. We just did a video comparing the deplorable bag, the super kit, and the bag called the new bag. We made a multicam black set, a desert tiger set, and a multicam set, and sent them home. One set with Scully, one set with Lewis, one set with Isaac. And I said, load these up. You're not coming home for 90 days. Bring what you need. And then we just basically, we did a breakdown video, each of them unloading what's in there and why they had it. And then a static display like a dog and pony show of each bag and what was loaded in the bag, just so you can kind of get an idea of how big those bags really are. Do we make much in Tropic? Not a lot. We don't. Unsure about the webbing fumes, but I wouldn't be surprised if some elastic is also very... Yeah, it's full of rubber. You're literally burning rubber. Dude, we didn't even have a draw fan for the first 15 years I was in business. And I cut most of that shit the first 10 years. Do I know much about the talk? I don't, man. I do not. How many yards of material on the walls in your gym? Well, let's look. Somebody was asking, I was actually talking to somebody about this here. He's like, man, what did all that ATAX cost? Well, we get it wholesale. But you figure a yard of material is typically 52 inches across or 58 inches across. And a yard is 3 feet. So each of these panels here are 4x8 sheets of plywood wrapped. So you got about 3 yards on each panel. And right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and about a half right there. So that's 18, let's just say 20 yards of material here. More than 20 here, and about 20 here. That's just this little area. Those areas over there are much larger, as are those. These are 14-foot walls, whereas those go up to 20 at the peak. So I don't know. I've never really added it up. But when we started doing it, I did this wall here, and me and Zena did this wall across here. And when we were buying the plywood, I think we were at like $13 a sheet for the chipboard that's there. And then when COVID hit, we were like $35 a piece. And by the time we got to this wall, I think we actually paid $65 a sheet for just the wood. The Cordura, you figure you're anywhere from, I mean, back then we were probably 13 a yard-ish, and now this shit's up to, 18, 19, 20 a yard. You think Sean Ryan's a plant? We ran into him a couple times, like in person. Ryan Topping is Sean Ryan alt fishing for opinions on himself. I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know him. I know some people that, knew him. I don't know that they do now. Is he still CI? I mean, would you know if he was? Would he tell you? I don't know. He has some very interesting people on. I mean, I like listening to him. So to pick up where I left off last night, Sean Ryan equals psyops. Oh, I don't know, man. I have no idea. I can't wait till, people say that about us. I mean, we're here talking about him and none of us have ever met him. I mean, I guess I've met him. We met him at a restaurant a couple times. Did you listen? I did not, man. We literally worked all day today. All day long. Brandel left at 2 a.m. this morning and came from East Tennessee to be here by 8:30 this morning. I feel like there's a disconnect with Sean and Camden. Um, he was invited out to several things. My wife knows a lady who was coming to SRF, and she was super excited to bring Sean out. That didn't happen. She's supposed to be best friends with Sean's wife. Who fucking knows, man? I don't know. If I'm not there to see it in person, who knows what the fucking real deal is. Have much snow, Josh? I'd say 4 inches. I don't I don't know, man. It's hard to know what a person really is when all you know of them is what's on the internet. It's very easy. We've met a lot of these YouTube guys, not Sean, but let's say the homestead genre, right? You meet these people, super down to earth, growing all their own food, live off the land, and you come to find out that it's all completely horseshit. They don't live there. They live in a fucking really nice house. They drive really nice cars. It's all just for show. You see a very small sliver of what they show you, and then they edit the videos so that you see only what you want to see. So for the first 10 years we were on YouTube, we didn't ever edit a video. Everything was just posted raw. Like, there was probably some shit we should have edited out, but everything went straight into the video. Yours is 12. Oh, your shop cat's 12? Yeah, they say cats live like fucking 18, 20 years. It's like Bear Grylls staying in hotels when he was supposed to be out surviving. Wasn't there? I think there was something more to that, though. Like, I don't think that was always the case. Like, he wasn't just filming and then going and, to staying in a hotel every night. I think there was something a little more to that story. Is this pre-workout? Am I ever coming to Australia? I have no plans to come to Australia. I have a farm. I have animals and a business. And I've been in business 35 years, but the fact is, my business doesn't run when I'm not present. I actually probably need to be a lot more present inside the business. You have people, that are kind of been here the longer and kind of oversee other people, but nobody will run your business like you run your business. Where am I going to place the hammerhead sharp? I don't know where I'm going to do with it. I was actually just kind of joking today, but I said, it'd be super cool to take this and 100% cover the entire thing in Swarovski crystals. And I talked to a lady a couple times on Instagram that did that on some swordfish, like some sailfish. And her fish were actually displayed in Architectural Digest magazine. Pretty neat. You started by word of mouth. Was there a period before selling on the internet that you bought ads? I was in business for 15 years-ish before there ever was an internet. And really, the internet didn't really do much. Social media is where it really changed, but forums. Forums is where it really was at for a long time. Your pops flamed a marlin. What does that mean? I can glue fine. That's what Brandel, he goes, why don't you just use glitter? It would cost a lot less. I go, because it's fucking glitter. Swarovski, like crystals would be fucking super cool. And you can get Swarovski crystals that are flat and have adhesive on the backside. Things that can kill you. Yeah, in Australia, yeah. Cassowaries, crocodiles, every motherfucking spider. Most of your snakes are venomous. Yeah. I love watching like all the animal videos in Australia. My loudmouth appreciates the Constitution. Yeah, no shit. Oh, he painted flames on it. Very cool. Oh, yeah, I've seen those. So most of the swordfish and like this shark right here, these aren't taxidermy. Like they don't, I don't think they even do swordfish and sailfish and billfish. I think when you catch those, they're almost all released now. I mean, maybe not. I think you can still get swordfish steaks and stuff. So obviously they're killing them somewhere. But most of that shit is a photo, and then they do a really good fiberglass mold. Glitter is craft herpes. I'm with you, buddy. BBC, big black cock, big black cat. What are we talking about, BBC? British Broadcasting? Ordered a belt last week. It looks awesome, and I'm looking forward to getting it. Right on, Wyatt. What kind of belt did you order? Anything else on your order? Can you farm raise giant fish? They do in nets, man. Like if you ever seen farm raised salmon, like they're really nasty. It's nasty. That you pull those fish out and there's chunks missing out and they're rotting and they're still alive. Truck stop. AJ, what's up, dude? Glitter bombs are a tool. When I first met Amanda, every time she would show up, she was covered in glitter. It was like that chick from The Mummy. The meat suit. Yeah, salmon have no color. Like if you look at salmon in the grocery store, that salmon color, that's dye. Was she a raver? No. No, she was trying to make sure that any other women knew that she was around. Koala is an addict to their leaves and will attack people if they're not actively eating. Koala is an addict to their leaves. Koala bears, almost all koala bears in the wild carry syphilis. Did you know that? My uncle has a swordfish on his wall, and I asked him if it was taxidermy. He laughed and said, no, I ate it and had a model made. Right on, man. Even Australia herbivores are horrendous. Can I pray for you? I'll take all the praying I can get. Is that a tactical crackpot? I don't know what you're talking about. A tactical crackpot. What are you talking about? Which large tool bag colors do you have? I'm gonna say none, dude. I'm gonna say none. I don't have any. We had fucking stacks of them. There's there's a black one and a coyote there. You pray I pray you make a ton of money too. Who gave them syphilis? Oh, I don't know. I don't know where a lot of animals carry STDs. We had goats that got, what did she get? Chlamydia. When they tested, she had chlamydia in her eyes, and her eyes swelled up and went super white, like she was possessed by a demon. And they came and they gave her I remember Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, this Australian vet came over, and she gave the fucking goat a huge shot, and the goat screamed, and then like went to sleep for a little while, and then you had to put like this Vaseline shit in its eyes twice a day. And by like day 4 or 5, all of a sudden she could see again. She was walking around into shit, she was completely blind. And then after the shot and the ointment in the eyes, it cleared up, and she was fine for the next couple of years. Sounds about right. If you know how they get their digestive enzymes. If you don't know, don't Google. First goat with an STD would be my last goat. We got rid of all the goats. I do not keep bees. We are bringing bees in this year. Supposedly Hitler had syphilis. Yeah, I've heard all kinds of shit. All kinds of stuff. Instapot or crockpot. 2 different animals. 2 different things, right? How is it getting sewing staff in the U? Well, sewing's there. Like, you're going to run a Mexican crew. or you're going to run a Vietnamese crew, or you're going to run Chinese. You really cannot mix them. I have Americans, I have white women, because I live in the middle of nowhere. I live in a very, very small town. And I can sell $1 million a month. I can only produce 300,000 a month. We don't have, I am the most impoverished county in all of Tennessee, and people just do not work here. If I lived in Nashville, we would be able to scale. If I lived in Knoxville or Chattanooga, we would be able to scale. But I live in the middle of nowhere. I'm between Memphis and Nashville, and the population in the entire county is 6,500. Most of the people that work here drive 45 minutes or more to come work here. My video guy drives 4 hours 3 times a week when he comes here. When's Hammerhead? Hey, Jennifer, what's up? Syphilis is why wigs were worn. Yeah. Wigs were worn because people would shave their hair and their genitals because of crabs. Also, like that fake pussy hair, those are called merkins. If you don't know what a merkin is, look up merkin. Competitive salary. We have a Carhartt here. I have people on my floor working here that have been here 5 and 6 years that make more than their family members who have been at Carhartt sewing for 20 years. Driving through Chattanooga on my way to the compound is probably my favorite part. Oh yeah, Chattanooga is beautiful, man. Where's the Carhartt factory? 5-10 minutes from here. But Carhartt will go, Carhartt does some weird shit, and I think it's for taxes. Carhartt will hire 100 people. They'll do these huge job fairs and shit. They'll hire 100 people, and then they lay off fucking 95 of them. And a Carhartt sewer can't necessarily sit here and build what we build. We build our products all the way through. A Carhartt sewer is going to sit on their station and do one thing on an automated machine. They're basically going to load the machine, and when they push the button or push the pedal, the machine's going to be automated. It's going to run a pattern. So they're a button pusher. They are not a skilled sewer. A lot of shit from Carhartt comes out. Yeah, tons of it come out of Mexico. When we moved here, the Carhartt here was just doing, they were fixing and doing repairs that had come from Mexico. I have no idea now. Do they play the temp worker game? I don't really know, man. I have employees here that worked at Carhartt. We have had employees in the past from Carhartt who have been fired from Carhartt, but I don't know any management. Like, I've never been in the Carhartt building. Yeah, like a CNC operator, exactly. But who doesn't have to know programming. Wish we had Mom's Singer. It was very beautiful. Right on. We have Polish, Chinese, Sri Lankan, Chinese, Vietnamese, Indian, and Australian sewing staff. Oh, all in the same building. Interesting. Never really encountered issues with mixing. Right on. Right on. Still pissed at Carhartt. I can't remember why, but they screwed them. They made all their employees take the fucking vaccination. All of them. Mandated it. Do we train new employees? Sometimes we do, but when we have a new employee in here, it literally puts a monkey wrench into things. The amount of work that comes up at the end of the day that's finished on this table that we've already cleaned is literally 30-40% less when we have a new person on the floor. People come in all the time. They're like, "Are you hiring?" And I say, "Can you sew?" Yes. Have you ever ran a commercial sewing machine in a commercial factory? If they say yes, we put them on the floor. If they say no, I go, yeah, we're really not hiring. But when I tell you, no, I'm not hiring, if you're like, look, I'm really a hard learner, I will learn this job, I will be a great employee, I will always give them a chance. I'm like, okay, come on in. And I'll be like, put them on a machine, give them some material, give them 100 pieces of Velcro, have them sew, see if they can sew, show them what the job is. If they're persistent. Most of them, if they come back the second day, do not come back the third day. Does anybody know about the free soap promo? Amanda is asking. We have a new email service, and I feel like it does not perform as well as the other one. Are you guys getting emails every day? We're seeing a 1,000 email rate of not opening right now. We got 5,000 on the email, 1,000 are not opening, and the open rate used to be much higher just a couple months ago. Fireside catering, nice. Got the soap special. Yes, I saw it. Haven't seen the email for a while. Well, we send an email out every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and most Sundays. Curious if anyone has a name suggestion for off-grid catering. Oh, there we go. Fireside catering, Josh. I would listen to Josh. $5,000 on text, yep. I've been getting the text and email daily. You can't be getting the email daily. We don't send it daily. If you're getting it daily, something's wrong. Mine was going into spam until I fixed it. 35,000 on email. It's probably time to whittle down. I'd cut that email down to probably 15,000. I would look at all the non-opens and low performance and remove them from the email. With any luck, refrigeration guy will finally finish my walking. Oh, nice, man. Nice, nice. Is the shark new? That one is. I've got a bunch of them. I buy them anytime I see them. I really want some whales. Hood Billy, what's up, dude? How are you? What's your favorite thing in the room? Or do you like the my wife. Bonus points if she's naked. Wait, do you have a gym? Yeah, I have a gym. Went and looked at Gmail, is sorting it to promotions. Now for some reason, yep. 156,000 unread emails. Lou or Lau? Here, we'll walk around for a minute. We'll look at some weird stuff. Or neat. Or cool, whatever your perspective is. What was Ken's answer? I didn't see what Ken said about the catering. Man, it's cold out here. There's a lion. There's a big jackrabbit with a monocle. Flying pig. Ostrich, baby zebra. Couple giraffes. There's a shark up there behind the glass. Paper mache parrot. There's a swordfish. Another shark. There's all kinds of stuff upstairs there. Do you wrench people get paid? Do the wrench people get... I don't know what you're asking me. I can't stop grinning. You're one of the first people to pronounce the name. So is it Lau or is it Lou? Like L-O-W or L-O-O? Oh, do the mods get paid? Nah, nah. We're actually really mean to them. Lao. Okay, Lao. I've used ChatGPT, and it does have some good names, but usually when I look into websites, social media accounts, they are already taken. Got it. Mods get paid with the honor of the ban. Yeah, they can ban you. They can ban you. Now, those we know each other, all of us in real life. How many mods are on here? 4? One of them sleeps with me every night. And the other 3, like, they've all been here. Like, we all know each other. There's 5 too. Chuck, actually. I know him, and he's been here many times. Do you hang these up here, Kiri? I don't think I've ever seen these right here before. So much money for the wrench. What possesses people to stop thinking of their lives to moderate your channel? I don't. Do you not want to be here? Like, is there a language barrier, and I'm just not misunderstanding you, or are you intentionally being an asshole? You're just being an asshole, aren't you? What's that bird? I don't know. I think it's probably Indian, like from India of some sort. Not sure what it is. I just thought it was kind of neat. It's got this drawer here. Something was glued in there at one time. I'm not sure what that is. What's the tag here say? The Department of the Arts, Ministry of Education, Thailand. Export. Okay, Thailand. It's from Thailand. Does anybody know what these little like gemstones are? They're plastic. I've never found out what they're called to be able to order them, because I have a couple foo dogs, and like this one's here is just kind of like mirrored plastic, and these ones are like made to look like green gemstones. But if you look at these foo dogs over here, this is the same material on these. These are gold gilded. But the plastic, what is that material called? I looked for hours one night and never did find it. Once I have the right term, I'm sure I'll be able to find what the material is. Plastic garnet, maybe so. I think the term's ladyboy. Best collection ever gotten to touch. Is there people that come on here and totally go off? What possesses people to waste their time to be assholes when they could just watch? Yeah, that's my point. Naga Nas. Where are you located? Like, what country? Bedazzle kit? Maybe so. Okay, John. Hey, Naga, you're fucking gone. Banned. If you even fucking slightly distract me from what I'm doing, I have no fucking time for you. I promise that you have nothing to add to me, and maybe we reciprocates the other way around and we do have something, but you are fucking removed. You guys are lucky I don't have a button that would just shock the shit out of you. Bedazzle kit. Maybe. Like, these are the ones here. So I've got these 2 foo dogs, right? But like this one's missing most of the little embellishments on it. It's a pear, but it's missing all the little fake plastic crystals. I would love a lightning. Yeah, holy moly, the collection is endless. I subscribe. This is interesting. You're hilarious, and the way you handle the idiotic. Lau, where are you located? Not like specifically, like what state or country. I'm in Tennessee, obviously the United States. Throat punch. Hey, I got a shocker thing. Let me show you. Brandel got this for me. There's another shark right there. Donnie, what's up? Oh, Virginia. It's got it. West Virginia or Virginia, Virginia? Military? How long have you been collecting all this? About 3 years. Like the antiques and artifacts and stuff, I don't know, maybe like before COVID, barely. Where's that shocker? Check this out. Watch this. This is pretty neat. Maybe I'll plug it in. Where do I have power at? Every one of these pillars has power, but they're all buried. I'm no name. I don't know. Wait, I know you. I don't know what we're talking. Hold on. Okay. Brenda bought this off of some targeted marketing shit on Facebook or Instagram. But when it showed up, it came in a box with some weird tape and no information. Holy shit. Ooh, that one shocked a bit, but it'll burn the shit out of you. Like, it smells like burnt skin, burnt hair when those things get you. Super safe. Tiny Tesla coil, yeah. It's got a Bluetooth thing, so it'll actually pop and dance around to the beat of the music. Not gonna say name. Got it, okay. Michael says gems called assorted acrylic gems by Creatology. They look close to what you showed upstairs. Perfect. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get a screenshot of that. Michael says, okay. Thank you. You have hair in your special place. My special place is on my wife, and she does not have any hair. You have shoes. Tons of them. I have more shoes than your house costs, yes. Oh, do you mean do I sell shoes? No, we don't sell shoes. One of them glass balls without the glass. I don't know what we're a plasma ball? No, this is a little different. But Cumbro, wait, are you homeless man on street? Who the fuck are you talking to? Woodland tool bags in the works. I have splatter tool bags. I have these tool bags in the works, not at the minute, but I'm sure there will be. We have tons of orders. There are always tons of open orders. And what we build are open orders, and then we run extras, and that's what you see available. Lava lamps. No, I don't own any lava lamps. Do we sell hoodies? Yes, we do. Yeah. This is the current lightweight hoodie that we have. I think we are out of the expeditionary hoodies, which are these heavyweight hoodies. It's like a jacket. Whose is this, and why does it have stuff all over it? I was cutting wood today. That's ash. That's ash all over it. It's what it is. And then we did lightweight post-apocalypse, United States post-apocalypse. Looks like the Postal Service logo. I think we probably have some of those in some sizes. On the website, there's a search bar on the home page in the center. And every page, top right, if you're on your phone, you probably have to scroll over. There's a search bar. And on the search bar, if you just type in hoodie, you'll see what's there. Drop-down menu will show you what is able to be ordered. So clothing for tall dudes, we do not. Great podcast the other day. Plate carrier one. Love listening to business plans. Right on, man. Thanks. Anyone have any intel on what sparked the initial fire? Somebody said probably fire. I mean, dude, people are showing all kinds of crazy shit. Everybody's saying direct energy weapons. Maybe, who knows? Looks a lot like Maui. I'm guessing though. I'm betting because they all started simultaneously, right, within the same hour of each other. I'm saying human beings started the fires. There's a ton of fucking videos of people capturing and apprehending non-American citizens lighting fires. Any model info on that spark thing? I'll ask Brandel PH. I don't know. You like the unicorn head. Y'all have a good evening. Be safe, man. Best vibrator ever. Do you or would you branch out over? Nah, I'm not leaving the United States. Nah. How long it takes to dust the upstairs? When it gets dusty, we just put it away and bring in new stuff. Tesla coil speaker, Bluetooth compatible. There we go. Own any Soviet mechanical? I do not, man. I do. You know, I've meant to buy one of those too. I do not own any Soviet mechanical watches. Ask question: did you break house lap? You're banned. You're gone, dumbass. You're either drunk or you're just a fucking asshole. In which case, you're still a drunk asshole. Last thing. Funny how all the insurance companies canceled all the fire policy. Yeah, it's they canceled them between 2 and 4 weeks ago. Now, with that said, Bet David talked months ago about California, about the insurance companies saying they were going to have to raise rates because California was not doing any of the underbrush and brush abatement. California said, you guys will not raise the prices. In turn, the insurance company said, we will be dropping insurance policies in California. With that, what you're really going to see is these people with these properties when it does come time to rebuild, if they have money to rebuild, they're not going to issue the fucking permits. Has anyone at the PO remarked on Apocalypse Hoodie? Yeah, they love it. Everybody we know in the Postal Service loves the hoodie. We've done beanies, we've done t-shirts, and we've done lightweight hoodies. And we have coffee mugs also. LA mayor took $17 million from the fire department to help illegals. Yes. Look at the head of the fire departments over there right now. During the coup, the long-time old-timers who really knew how to run shit, they were pushed out because they would not follow the vax guidelines. Same thing happened with law enforcement. Who remains? The order followers. May I please be inclined to ask the slightest favor of you to give elegant salutations on 5 big booms in the pity of my deceased brother. Well, if your brother passed, I am sorry to hear that. Drunk MTG. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Drunk MTG. Do you own any mechanical Soviet wristwatches? Do you sell gloves? No, we don't sell gloves. We manufacture this stuff. We made everything you see here inside this building right here on all these sewing machines. Once a week, we do a t-shirt design. We do 120 pieces each week. And we never, very rarely, ever rerun any of the designs. I do not make the shirts. I have a friend who made our shirts, and we gave him so much work, he moved from Texas here to Tennessee. Biden has said the feds are paying 100% of the cost of, yeah, fuck Tennessee and North Carolina. The feds are going to pay for something they caused or allowed to happen. Where are all the mayors right now? Where's the governor of California currently? Why were they in China? Why does Gavin Newsom go to China? Reading about LA wants to become a smart city 2028, which ties into Agenda 2030. Yeah, it's actually called Agenda 2050. It's called the Americas. America 2050. Look that up if you've not heard it. Yes, it was part of 21. Yes, it is part of 2030. But look into America 2050. And there are already smart cities. There is a smart city being put together in Nashville. There is a smart city in Knoxville. There's many, many of them. You are there. That is correct. Have any sewing machine mechanics on staff? No, we have a guy that comes in here. A land grab like Hawaii, yep. And North Carolina. They need to build for the Olympics. Is the Olympics supposed to be coming to California? Columbus, Ohio won the Federal Smart City Competition in 2017. Great. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe with the storms that are happening. Everybody's acting like it's the fucking end of the world here. Is LA so much shit because it's a blue state? Fuck yes, it is. And the crazy thing, look at Colorado, look at Washington, look at Oregon. Yeah, but the crazy thing is, is the craziness? California. The crazy motherfuckers that vote that way are less than 10% of the landmass. Do I live stream on a schedule? Pretty much at 9 o'clock every night. 9 o'clock my time. Yeah, land, the one thing you can't make more. And they tax it so high during inheritance that you have to sell a good portion of it to be able to keep a part of it. Look at what's happening with the farmers over in the UK right now. You want to see what's going to happen in the United States? Watch what they're able to pull in the UK and watch what they're able to do in Australia. And Canada, although Canada seems to be unraveling a little bit right now. We'll see. The watch is called a Vostok Command. It says CCCP, where Rolex says Swiss made. Roger, got it. There's a ton of people that were super libs, seemingly, a couple of years ago that have all left California. Like who's the big liberal talk show host? And he said he left California. He had a huge show, and he was trying to put solar on his shed on his property that could not be seen from off property. It took him over 1,000 days to get the permits and the allowance to start building and putting a solar installation on a building on his property that you could not see from off the property. And he said, fuck it, I'm out of here. They carried him to Arizona. Yeah, my father is in Arizona. He is not a super lib. Bill Mayer, that's him. Get your property in a trust right on. Render it useless after fires because of toxic materials. Yep. All right, guys. Everybody have a great night.